In Baghdad, members of the Iraqi militias took to the streets. Their flags hoisted skyward, their prayers audible to all, as they formed a procession for 16 of their number killed by US airstrikes. These military attacks have raised tensions here and across the region. And in Iraq, many want the Americans and their bases to go.
We want the President and the Prime Minister to do everything they can to defend the sovereignty and dignity of Iraq, which cannot be achieved until the departure of their forces from this land.
To the south, in Yemen, the US and Britain pounded multiple targets overnight. Facilities used by the Houthi militia to attack shipping, they say. It was, in the words of the UK's Defence Secretary, not an escalation. But that's not how many here have viewed it. If you burn our houses, we will bomb America, says one. The Houthis said they would respond. And to emphasize the point, this Iran-backed militia released a new video, their members firing rockets and missiles and participating in staged attacks. One of the stated objectives is to deter the Houthis. Is there any evidence that that is working?
Quite the contrary. We have to be calibrating our actions to the actual enemy. And unfortunately, in this case, the Houthis find these attacks from the US and the UK very exciting. They have been claiming for 10 years that they were at war with the US and the UK, and suddenly they actually are.
The mood's somewhat different here in Iraq, as militia members were buried in the city of Najaf. US airstrikes considered a great provocation, and Washington has warned there's more to come. The American president says he's not seeking a wider war, yet his forces are engaged on multiple fronts. Here, crew from the USS Mason practice shooting down hostile missiles. Military might does not seem to be working, and the temperature continues to rise. John Sparks, Sky News in northern Iraq.